playing in their 11th LEC final, looking for their 10th LEC title. Melma meet G2 Esports. In the top lane, Broken Blades. In the jungle, Yankos. In the mid lane, Caps. In the bottom lane, Blackheads. And in support, Targamas. Playing in their third LEC title, on the hunt for that first. Let me introduce your Saturday champion, silencing the haters, shutting down their opponents. It's Rogue! In the top lane, Odowamne! In the jungle, Malran! In the mid lane, in the bot lane, Comp! And in support, Trymbi! Ladies, gentlemen, and everybody else, Malmo and everyone around the world, put your hands together for G2 versus Rogue!
As he locks in Drave, and it seems picture perfect. G2 debating what the option will be, playing with our hearts a little bit to be certain.
Another champ to keep your mind on is Renata. Is that something Rogue want to pick up on 3 here? Caps teasing us with his plethora of mid lane pool champs that he could bust out, but it's going to be the Arya. Mobile champ, of course, works well with the Jarvan and gap closing in his engages.
But they're going to go for the Soraka. Soraka Kalista bot lane. This is not a duo that you expect to see, but they had so much success with it yesterday. The sustain that the champion gives.
Trymbi, slow. Good kill here. Going down. Silence could come out. The handshake is so crucial, but Targamas has to flash out to safety. Early.
Blade, both these top laners yet to TP back. Broken Blade low on health, Odowamne low on mana.
Moving away. Gwen immune.
Oh, hang on.
One more auto. The ghost now ticking out. Odowamne has to run.
Odowamne nearly getting a solo kill onto Broken Blade. Both top laners now wary of junglers. But Broken Blade, Malrang now looking for a gang top.
Pillar coming out. Broken Blade already dashed away, but Odowamne leaping into the pillar. Ulti now coming out to follow. Gwen immune, gonna block so much of any potential damage. Malrang is going under the tower. Absolutely. Run! Odowamne from downtown with the pillar.
Yankos is here though. Caps is on the way. Malrang no flash. Larson is trying to match as quick as possible. Does Yankos take this fight?
There's no play here. Larson off to the side fighting Caps. Yankos potentially caught out here now. Malrang moves forward. How much longer on the pillar?
Sets have come through from Comp and Trymbi. But a good awareness there from G2. But let's look back at this gank in the top lane.
So Malrang actually confident enough to solo kill the Gwen, practically, because Odowamne is not a part of this fight. The W comes through for all of the ultimate. He just missed 1 tick of damage, and it was this Q right here that Odowamne sniped on a max range. Really, really good limitation from Malrang to know how much damage he can deal.
Slash all.
Call the playoff, of course. The benefit Trymbi has with this Soraka is if Jarvan commits on the Soraka, Kalista ult, right? You can always pull her out of danger.
True,
so they have 2 options in terms of things to get out of Jarvan ult, the flash and the Kalista ult.
Oh, that's the ult.
No flash.
Yanko's ult, I think it's going to be a little bit difficult because overall Malrang's a tanky boy, but Blacken out of nowhere with the Draven ult to seal the deal. Oh, Malrang not respecting the G2 collapse. Gold from the cash out from the kill itself. And this is the risk of the Draven. Even if G2 aren't as explosive in the bot lane in the early game, if he ever cashes in, it's hard. But he hasn't spent the money yet. Now Roger looking to punish. Roger looking to get something done before he can spend all that money so low. But he's just flashing with confidence as he walks away.
How much can
they often are over-safe, but he held his flash all the way to the last minute. The Herald will collide with the tower. gold.
Immortal Shield, though.
Immortal
but I
Shield,
like your
bro. That one.
enthusiasm. Bloodthirster might be next.
But we can see here, look, Jankos just stays out of the range of the sweeper, tries to avoid getting spotted, then Malrang oversteps, and then he's quick to pounce.
The Dravenolf comes in, does so much damage. Cash in of 643. Oh, big CS, big numbers for Flakkit to get his deficit back ahead. Of course, Comp got a few plates after
Look for a
that.
cross-map caps, and a little bit of danger here.
Trouble here is going to be forced to ult out. You can see he's trying to hold on to the ulti as long as possible. Goes down.
First to stop Caps from being able to escape during the CC chain. Let's not forget Soraka ult in these 2v2s as well will become important. More so for Rogue side. No healing reduction built up just yet. And now with this pick on big, they're looking for a full
trying to keep the tempo up. Flakkit shield already proc. Flakkit trying to sidestep, trying to get weird with it. Is he still standing?
He's done.
Trying to get the execution. It will not be enough. He will not be bailed out. Rogue will find the kill on the bottom. Can you afford to step in? Malrang ready to get the pay. He's going to get it. They tried to block it, but you can't do it.
The heals.
Here comes the Soraka. And here comes Rogue. Backup is there. Malrang will finally fall. Broken blade. Looking to make the difference. Looking to be the one that counts in this fight. Trying to take him down, but no. Not today, says the Kalista. And back in he goes. What a masterclass in team fighting from Rogue. They are obliterating G2.
And G2 are wiped off the map!
in their face, and the ambulance comes in to keep him alive long enough. The Kalista ult saves Trymbi. It all came together.
Malrang walks up, takes the Jarvan ultimate to the face, smites the dragon, refuses to elaborate. Trymbi then shows up and is there to offer the, oh, look at the silence into the heal. Larson with the perfect timing as well. Odoamne with the ultimate. Just a beautiful team fight from Rogue.
And this is where G2, with Jankos getting the bailout, they think, let's go on to Trymbi. This is our target. We have to kill this Soraka. Look at Comp's positioning, just gets the range to pull him out. Trymbi, the
and here it comes.
Then goes in for the triple knock-up on Soraka, lands the Q, pops the silence down, Jankos falls, and now we're facing an early game where Rogue, with the Ornn, with the Soraka, are ahead in the early stages, and they've matched the Dragons. You can see Trymbi, he's full of energy.
In the interview, he was quiet, he was reserved, but now...
5k gold lead, 2 Dragons, a Herald in their back pocket. They have their eyes on Broken Blade, he does have the dash. Oh, but Malrang's cutting his escape route off, and Broken Blade doesn't know.
Does he dash over?
Right into the waiting arms of Malrang. There's the ulti, there's the damage. Gwen is immune to the Ornn, but not to the Trundle.
Push waves out far enough. Larson's going to find Jankos.
Oh, look at the damage, another chain. Take your time. He goes back in, he's trying to find something else. Larson forced the flash away. Jankos
Waiting, so they die.
as Flash has the EQ, Malrang off to the side, zoning away. Here comes the Ornn. Gonna land it on the Flakkit. There's no follow-up into the backline. They got the TP out though, and they've had to burn very little. Odoamne not quite able to find the stun. Broken Blade hovering around, fishing for a way into the backline, trying to get some damage down, but G2 giving up so much just to lose the tower in the end.
Now the question is the round being started? Of course, we know G2 yet to gain that information. They see it started, G2 know.
Went on the bottom side, TP not available yet. Odoamne in the area, willing to sack bot lane to be here for his team. The Ornn ult, you have to keep track of that pinch so incredibly deadly for G2. Ornn ult now coming in, he can throw it right into the pinch. He manages to knock off 2. Meanwhile, Jankos has been taken down. This is Rogue's fight, and they are obliterating G2 where they stand. The Baron remains fleet. Rogue remain with their eyes on the prize. Caps needs to make a miracle happen.
His ult tick's gone, that's it. He's got no more mobility left. This is a Soraka that's engaging on a Kalista ult. That's how far forward the Broken start pushing his advantage. That's a Baron. Broken Baron
down.
Into his own death realm the second he decides to jump in. We'll have a look at this one again because he's just going to EQ in. He doesn't know the Baron HP, but he knows it's ticking down really quick, so he decides to just flash all 3 people. On paper, it looks great, but so much mobility. Comp's already out of it. The Dravenolf only hits Malrang, and look at Trymbi here on the engage. Knock up into knock up. Odoamne and Trymbi, top and support, chain CC. Caps only has 1 tick left, and then the fight's over.
Of course, the damage dealers are integral, but it's really the supporting cast.
So is Caps.
Step in. Big damage! Oh man, that's a magic trick if I've ever seen when the life bar just disappearing instantaneously.
Caps hovering, isn't spotted yet. Will get spotted now. Charm connection. He decides to throw them any kind of curveballs, and they're not worried about anything other than the silence. And now it's Broken Blade.
Adjustments are going to be big. Broken Blade off on the top side of the map. TP now coming in. G2 fully committing to this exchange, but Odoamne is happy to hold the tower. He does not take magic damage with this force of nature. They smell blood in the water. They want to end this one. Larson hunting for Flakkit. He sees Jankos, he sees Targamas. Lock up chains. Jankos burning his stopwatch. Last defensive cooldown. Silence is there. They're moving away, but the soul has gone down in the meantime. Rogue just keep coming out on top.
Caps cancelled Odoamne's TP there. It could have been a hell of a lot worse for G2 if both the solo laners had arrived. Maybe they could have picked up a kill. Larson just trying to stop bases now. So they get the soul. That's what they wanted in the first place. But the double TP flank doesn't work out. G2, can they hold on? 38 seconds left of this Baron buff.
G2, they want to reset. They want to have an opportunity to spend some of the gold that they do have. But Rogue, they're not giving them a window. Good charm from Caps.
Well, back to the handshake with the poke. The damage on the target is massive. Flashing out to safety so early. It's that cannon minion trying to keep the siege going. Caps clearing what he can. Meanwhile, in the mid lane, Odoamne pushing another wave forward once there's 2 lanes of pressure. But no, instead, Odoamne dropping a wave, coming down, using the Ornal, looking to hit as many people as he can. That's the 2-man knockup, fishing for the ball. But Rogue, they're so disciplined, they back off. They force for the tower instead. And here comes the Soraka, baby. The frontliner Rogue, what they're looking for. But they're locked. They're locked in the Cataclysm, and it does not matter, Rogue.
Oh, and Larson just toying with his food right there. The damage continues to come out, but Rogue, they're committed. Oh, the flash from Jankos!
And Jankos now on the way out, trying to get over the baseball, but he just gets taken down. Hostile takeover, not nearly hostile enough. Malrang now moving into Cap, zoning away completely, and it's Comp to take over the fight. Comp to kill every single remaining member of G2 Esports. It is a triple for the Callista. It is Malrang finding Cap on the side. Make it a quadra, baby! Rogue are not here to be shut down. They do not care about favorites in game 1. Rogue
The Kings are coming down! They want to give him the Penta!
Comp in the finals, and baby, we're in Sweden! Give it to Comp! It's a pentakill! It's game 1!
The arena erupts as Comp secures himself another pentakill. Rogue will silence the doubters, and they will come in strong in game 1. This will not be a repeat of last week. Rogue is looking to go toe-to-toe with the...
Oh, this is how this comp is supposed to work.
Yeah, definitely. So right here we see G2 starting up the Drake. Both AD carries are walking out in mid lane, coming from base. But Rogue, they're so confident, and you see it right here. Trymbi makes it completely unplayable for Caps. He dies with everything up, doesn't get a chance to even play the game. Rogue, you know, they're just too strong, and slowly, even here when the fight is losing, Trymbi walks the Comp, he's safe, he goes in, jumps back to safety, and there's just nothing G2 can do. Rogue is always one step ahead.
Kalista ult knock up into Ornn, ult knock up into the silence. It's...
Kill them all! Kill them all, the Rogue! Ah! Go!
Oh,
It is very
amazing.
exciting, as you can see from Trymbi.